Hello and welcome. Today I decided that I'm going to do a light harvest on this VermiBag Max. Ever since I established it about 21 weeks ago, I have not harvested it. So it will be interesting to see what kind of material I'll get at the bottom. It may be a bit wet simply because I started this bag a lot of ready castings, or it may not be. Might be perfectly good. So first thing is the zipper really opened up easily. I did it with one hand. And let's see what we have here. That's the original little amount. It's a little bit moist, but it smells beautifully. It smells beautifully. There are some worms in here. And let's see what it looks like further up. I know I should have probably did a harvest a couple of months into the system, but the thing is, because the bag is large, which is great, it took me a little bit to get it halfway full, and that's why I decided now will be an appropriate time to start. So I am seeing some worms, which was typical of my urban worm bag, the first harvest I did with the urban worm bag, the first version. But the material's coming out nicely here. It is compacted, as it should be in this type of system, but it is coming out. I think the reason that the material does not have a bad smell is because the bag breathes very, very well. So let me see, maybe that should be just about it. There's a avocado pit. Well, that takes forever to break down. But other than that, this material is very, very well worked over. I mean, there's nothing here but castings, pure castings. So let me get this tray out of here, close the zipper back up, and I'll get some light on this. Okay, so I think this is a little bit of a better lighting. So there are some worms here. I'm going to probably bait them out, or maybe I'll just pick them out by hand. There aren't that many, but the majority of them are small, young worms, so probably cocoons that hatched and just didn't get a chance to make their way up. But the material is very well worked over. You can see there's nothing here but castings. And even though this is too wet for me to sift, it is in good condition because the smell is wonderful. Very earthy, healthy smells, which mean that a lot of aerobic activity in here. So I'll be able to just air this out a little bit, and while it's airing out, I'll get the worms out of here back into the bag. Overall, I would say that it's not a bad harvest. It's a lot of castings. I should have done it earlier, but I have a lot of systems going, so I can't really, I can't blame the bag because I should have done it 2 months in, I think. So I'm thinking that the following harvests will be better because I'll try to be on track and do them more frequently. But overall, I am not unhappy. Not unhappy at all. The material came out easily. and the back closed up beautifully. The only thing now is to see how difficult it will be to get the rest of the material that is compacted around here back into here. So I have to, you know, kind of bang on the bag itself because it's not coming down. And it being such a large bag, I don't know if I'll be able to do that successfully. We'll see. The mini was easy for me to do because the bag was smaller, so I kind of hugged it all the way around, and it fell. The contents fell back down where they should be in the harvesting tray area. So we'll see what happens with this, but this is not a bad first harvest. So let's see what the second one will look like. Thanks for joining me.